I'm Andrew Gullifson with Hubtek, and I'm here with Jeff Paul with Simple Logistics, and we're gonna have a little hub talk.
Play on words.
Yes, you gotta do a little pun here and there. So really, it's kind of from an industry insights perspective. What do you feel is the biggest challenge that's facing logistics right now?
Yeah, I think right now we're facing kind of a tech growth in the industry, right? So a lot of money's coming in around tech, a lot of VCs coming in around tech. You've got digital freight matching, you've got real-time rate quoting, you've got all these different TMS providers. And I think as we continue to go down this path, it's going to be very imperative for the small to mid-sized brokers to be able to have some ability to get that tech. Yes, relationships are key. Yes, partnerships are key. Those are always going to be the number one thing in our industry. But as CFOs are pushing down on budgets, especially as we head into Q4 right now, as we're in the middle of Q4 and budget season, everything we're hearing is transportation spend's got to go down. We all know since COVID that rates have gone up, volumes have gone up. I think we're finally getting back down to a sense of normalcy. Volumes are up pre-COVID. Industry's doing well. It's just we're all kind of in the limelight of, hey, let's lower transportation spend because there's always a new provider knocking on the door that's going to come and give you a better price, right? So really got to get out there and build those partnerships backed by technology. I think that's the biggest thing we're facing.
Gotcha. So do you see with that, with the technology and the VC backing, that that sort of disruptive aspect of it can bring some of those lower cost technology providers to help serve the small and mid-sized brokers?
Yeah, and I think that's where, when we joined with Hubtek, we were relatively small compared to where we're at now, and we just didn't have the money. We're doing everything bootstrapped and simple. We're going down that path, and we needed some low-cost help, and Hubtek really helped us get there. And now it's just evolving. It's a low-cost tech solution, but it's a top-tier tech solution. I think that's the best part in the partnership we have.
Excellent. We'll do that. So, as a former banker, we're going to talk money at some point. Oh boy. So from, kind of the economic situation. So coming out of COVID, we had that, now we've got some downward economic pressures, really adjusting rates and making this pendulum swing a lot faster than it necessarily has in the past. So what do you feel, or I guess what's your outlook over the next 3 to 6 months? I'm not tying you to.
We talk 15 days maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
So
for tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Logistics is a cycle. Everyone that's been in the industry knows that the cycles are getting much, much shorter. We used to have annual rate bids, and now you get maybe a 30-day rate. So I think economically, we all saw everyone got an influx of money in the U.S. economy during COVID, and we saw demands go up, we saw spending go up, consumer confidence go up, and lately we've just getting back down to a sense of normalcy. I wouldn't call fire yet. I know some people are, but I think industry's spending is good, infrastructure spending is good. People are still building houses. The crazy thing is, when I look at some reports, it's like people are still buying houses even though interest rates are super high. To me, that's still, people are still spending money. People still have money to spend from COVID. Consumer confidence it's kind of stabilized. Inflation's stabilizing. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting as we head into the holiday season.
Absolutely.
I have no outlook on what people are gonna do. We've got Amazon early Prime Days. You've got Black Friday coming up, Cyber Monday. I think we're gonna see a lot of deals because warehouses are full. Anxious to see how the spending comes in.
No doubt, and interesting, how it affects from a logistics standpoint, last mile delivery, all of that. And so, just as you look at it from simple, the growth that you've had over the last couple of years has been so impressive. And the goal is, I'm guessing, to continue to just ride that wave and push forward to do that.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing we're seeing is freight revenue is probably going to drop because rates are dropping majorly, but as long as you keep those volumes growing year over year, that's kind of what we need to see, because as we all know, it's going to cycle back. Shippers are going to get power, carriers are going to get power, brokers are going to get power. It's this never-ending cycle. So it's just, you got to get through it. You got to be there for your partners, carriers and customers, and all work together.
Good deal. Well, I appreciate it. Again, Jeff Paul, Simple Logistics here, having a hub talk with you.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.